Okay, if you're here and you're watching this on whatever YouTube channel I have, thank you. I am Echo Fang Grey Wolf. This is Storytime. If you watched the video that I just posted, my live IG, I tell you about fighting with your hands tied and that I would give you a story time. So here it goes. Alright, so I had this cousin who was visiting us. Okay? 1 second. I'm still here. Let's also hope that I got rid of that damn spider. Oh no, I did not get rid of that damn spider. Off you, slide you through. You just stay right there, big boy. Stay there. Okay. Now we can probably do this without so much as a problem. Hopefully you guys can see me. Okay, so I had this cousin. I'm leaving off names. He knows who the fuck he is. My cousin got drunk one night and he acquired a car without permission. He's also required a fuck ton of alcohol, which caused this problem. This is many, many years ago. And so, the place, Wolfie's Bar and Grill. My cousin acquired a car from his friends that he came up from North Carolina or South Carolina with. And he got drunk, managed to get kicked out of the club, acquired their car, came to our house. Now, in our house, my bros, I'm leaving their names off, we're all in the house, and I have a weak stomach. So if I talk about puke, if I see puke, I'm gonna puke. Okay? So that's like my major league weakness, is that if I see puke, talk about puke, I'm gonna puke. My stomach is just that bad. Thank God I ate dinner hours ago, so I'm not going to puke right now. But anyway, I was outside puking. He pulls up, and he's lost. He doesn't know how to get back to Wolfie's. I, at the time, never really heard of the motherfucking place. So, I knew where Putt Putt was, which was right next door to fucking Wolfie's. So, we get in the car. We go up to Belmont. He almost crashes into the telephone pole in the bus stop at what used to be Stoney's, which is now Brown's and now with BP. So, I'm getting a little worried because he almost crashed on my side of this fucking van that he has acquired. So then we get to we get to Montrose. And he almost crashed into another bus stop. And I said, pull the fuck over, dude. I'm driving. So, I give him the driver's seat. Smooth sailing. We hit Ryle Road. We're good. Go past all these churches and we get to Wolfie's. There's a fuck ton of cops there, right? So, you know what? I'm going to take a seat for this. That sounds like that's going to be a storm. I better hurry this up before I get electrocuted. So, I'm driving the fucking car. We get to Wolfie's. There's a fuck ton of cops there. I got to stand up for this. Just for this one part. You're going to enjoy this. Trust me. So I'm driving the car. This is me driving the car. Now what I see is this dude who owns the car who's pissed off. It's something I've never seen before. So he's skipping. He's about to skip up to me and punch me in the face. I don't know if this is going to happen, because I'm driving a stolen fucking car. It's actually a van. Anyway, so I slam on the brakes. He done skipped across, and I'm just like bewildered that a black guy is fucking skipping to a fight. Never seen this shit before in my life. Haven't seen it since. But he's skipping to the fight, right? And I slam on the brakes. I throw the car in park. And my window's down. And he tags me. Boom! And I'm like, what the fuck? But I'm thinking it. I can't say it because it happened so fast. And I'm in my head, I'm like, I know this motherfucker didn't. Bam! He hit me again. Cut my eye, broke my glasses, and my glasses shot across the floor. Where's my cousin? This fucker's not in the van anymore. I don't know when he jumped out the van. Maybe it was the second hit, but he was gone. Because what came out of my mouth was actually, who the hell? And he hit me about the time I said, who the hell? And then after the second hit, I said, you're fucking dead, buddy. You're fucking dead. So I went for the seatbelt. That bitch had a double release, and I couldn't get out. Literally, I could not get the fuck out. Now I'm pushing the fucking big square, and I'm pushing the latch square, because you know those seatbelts that have like, this is the seatbelt. It has a thing up here, and it has a square one right there. So I'm pushing both of these motherfuckers, and I can't get out. I'm literally, my eye is cut, it's bleeding. This dude that hit me, I don't know who the fuck he is, and he didn't hit me once, he hit me twice. So now I'm really pissed off, and it's kind of karmatic because before that shit happened, when I was outside puking up, before that shit happened, me and my bros and them, we was talking about fighting. And I told him, I said, you know what, man? I ain't been in a fight in so long, I don't even know I could still take a hit to the face. Well, I found out that night I took 2 hits to the face. So I'm struggling to get out. Struggling. I think he broke his hand on my face. The cops grabbed him and they threw him in the car. My cousin's out here on this side of the police talking with the cops, lying like a motherfucker. The seatbelt finally comes off. I fling the door open and this 400-pound white cop comes in and sits on me. And he puts his arm under my throat, but he fucked up. He put his gun leg on my leg and he goes, I got you, boy. I got you. And my pinky has switched his gun around because he's one of those fucked up ass holsters, you know, the swirly holsters. And I swirled it up and I said, actually, I've got you. And he's like, you ain't got me, boy. I got you. I said, if you look at my left hand, I have your gun. I have you. Hopefully the officers learned something from that. So I was like, I don't want to kill you. But that motherfucker that just hit me and broke my glasses, he's a fucking dead man. And he's like, well, you shouldn't have stole the car. I didn't know the car was stolen. I released the gun and I gave him my arms. I said, I didn't steal the car. I'm driving it, but I didn't steal the motherfucker. As my eye is bleeding and starting to swell, my glasses are broken, and I'm sitting in handcuffs now. And I'm sitting on the bench at Wolfie's, like the fence thingy. And I'm sitting there, pissed the fuck off. Now my hands are bound in front. They're not bound behind me, they're bound in front. So I guess that cop gave me a grace period by putting them in front. This guy's older brother is talking mad shit to me about how he's gonna fuck me up. There's a cop between us, and I just sit there and say, motherfucker, you have no idea who the fuck I am. And I'm no longer sitting in a fucking seatbelt. So I will fucking kill you and your brother and my cousin all before this night is over with. And he's like, what? I said, you think these things are fucking hindering me? I said, these motherfuckers is weapons. I just gotta wait for this motherfucker to blink. And then I'm gonna push this bitch through your fucking throat. I said, then I'm gonna get in that police car and I'm gonna beat your fucking brother's ass. And then I'm gonna beat my cousin last because this is his fault that I'm here. So the cop that's talking to my cousin comes around. So he starts talking to me. He's like, so where's the white girl? He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? We didn't have any white girl. He's like, your cousin said, did y'all drop the white girl off at one of the churches? I said, dude, it's 4 fucking churches on Ryle Road. We came straight from Belmont because he almost crashed the damn van twice to fucking this place right here where I got my fucking eye jacked. He's like, what? I said, dude, I don't gain nothing by lying. We didn't have a fucking white girl. And I'm gonna fuck my cousin up because you shouldn't be telling these motherfucking lies. This whole time, the big brother's still running his mouth. And I'm sitting there like, dude, if this motherfucker blinks, you're a dead man. I said, if I'm going to jail tonight, I'm going for murder. It's gonna be a triple homicide out this motherfucker because y'all don't realize what the fuck you've done. So the other cop comes around, he's a canine patrol, and they bust the house behind me, the people who lived there. I was doing damage control when that happened. And the canine cop, thank you sir so much, he saved my ass. I didn't go to jail. My handcuffs got taken off because he looked at the cop and he said, hey man, take them cuffs off that guy. That guy is a college student. He goes to Piedmont. He's not bothering anybody. He's studying acting. This is clearly a misunderstanding. He helped me a couple of weeks back when some bullshit went down over in his neighborhood. So that's how I got out of that about going to jail. And that's how they take the handcuffs off. So yes, bound fighting. I was about to pressure test that shit outside of training. Because I know how to use these motherfuckers in the best way possible. That's why I'm telling the story. Now, the guy in the car, he gets a good look at me from the car. He admits that he's never seen me before a day in his life. The big brother also stopped talking shit and admits that he never saw me before a day in his life. And I tell them I've never seen them before a day in my fucking life. And then I tell them how I was at home. I was puking up outside. And I was watching SmackDown because The Rock had beat somebody's ass that night. And then I was puking up. And then I got the SmackDown. Because I can only tell you that we were going to play the wrestling game SmackDown after SmackDown went off. Because it was like the second SmackDown before they started making them look more like the actual characters when they were like blubbery. You know, before THQ got a hold of it. So anyway, I'm not a happy customer. My eye's fucking bleeding. My glasses are broke. They let me get my glasses back. And then the worst possible thing out of all that is that they told me they were going to call a cab, and I said I didn't have any money, so they weren't going to pay for the cab, so I was fucked. And so I said, well, I'll just walk home. And so I started walking home after talking with the K9 officer, and I started walking home. Now, mind you, I live all the way back over here where Avon is. I had to walk all the way from Round Road in the dark. And this is why I said this is the worst thing that happens. Before they got in the car, the first thing I said was, these motherfuckers better go back to North Carolina. Because if they come anywhere near me, they're gonna fucking die. So, I start walking. I'm going home. There's no sidewalks on Round Road at this time. There's still no sidewalks on the curvy part. Where I'm walking down the road. By the time I got to the bridge, past the first two churches, these son bitches come driving by me. And worse than that, they even fucking honked the horn. Now, there's a smile on my face because even though I'm telling this story, I'm still pissed off that they had the balls to honk the fucking horn after jacking my fucking eye. And my cousin was still with them. So, I go home, got my glasses. It's too late to call the spectacle shop. So, shout out to the spectacle shop, by the way, because they actually fixed my glasses the next day for free because they opened up at a certain time. And I had to get there at that time, and I had to explain to them the story. I still had dry blood on my face because I didn't take a shower before I went there. So I was still in the clothes from the night fucking before. So I got there, I explained it, they fixed my glasses for free. I still have those glasses. They are, their prescription's too old now, so I can't use them. And I'm trying to find a new pair just like them because I like the circle glasses versus the shit that I have to wear now. And so I take care of that shit, and I go home, I take a shower, and I go to my grandmother's house to tell her what the fuck happened. So, while my cousin, this motherfucker that got my eye jacked, my eye was still kind of swollen over here, shows up at my grandmother's house, and I'm like, dude, you need to get the fuck up out this bitch. It's like, what? I said, I'm about 1 fucking minute from sending your ass to God. And his dad had passed when he was younger. But he was about to go join his father that day. Because I was about to kill that motherfucker. I said, Grandma, that shit's his fault. This motherfucker that came up from North Carolina, they got my ass handed to me. And keeps going. Now, it gets worse. It gets worse. So I have an uncle. You guys see me do martial arts. So you know where this is going. I have an uncle. I'm leaving his name off. He knows who he is. A lot of people know who he is. And this also proves that karma's a motherfucker. So, my uncle comes up. He's heard the story. And all he could do is pick on me. And he goes, hey, Bruce, you missed the class, huh? Wah! Wah! Where's all that kung fu, dude? Wah! Wah! So he's making all kinds of fun of me. And this shit goes on for about like 3 weeks. He's picking on me for 3 weeks straight. And he will not fucking let up. So, I have a giant martial art fan that I train with. You guys go to my channel, you'll find it. It's a video, it's like fucking maybe 7 or 8 years old now. But I do have a giant martial art fan that I also train with. And my uncle saw me training. And he did it again. Hey, Bruce, missed the class. Whoa! So I have a cousin, leaving his name off. And my uncle's son also, we had a bachelor party. And the guy had on these New Balances. And the whole ride there, my uncle kept picking on me. He kept fucking with me. He kept talking about, hey, Bruce, you missed the class. Well, my uncle was a victim of karma that night. Because the same shit that happened to me with the black guy skipping, same shit happened to him. Now, the guy was wearing New Balances, but it looked like he was wearing some fucking zips. God, I'm old. For those who do not know what zips are, please go Google them. They're the shoes that have a kangaroo on them and a zipper so you can have a pocket on your shoe. God damn, I'm old. But anyway, if you go watch the commercial, you'll see. I was trying to handle the fight that his son had got involved in with somebody who's dating my sister. This was years ago, so, and my sister and that guy still dating, and him and my cousin, they're cool now. My other cousin, who had the bachelor party, his brother-in-law, they had to sweep him out and get him the fuck out because we weren't gonna make sure that he made it to his bachelor party was good. We made sure he made it to the wedding. He got married. Everything went out without a hitch. We had to clean up the man's house because all of the shit that got broke in there because of the fight that my cousin, who is the son of my uncle, who got clocked because he was laughing at me the whole time with, hey, Bruce, whoa! Some dude skipped up to him, boop, clocked the shit out of him. Now, the funny part about that is if you guys ever get the chance to watch the original Get Smart TV show with Don Adams, my uncle fell and popped up like Don Adams. He just popped right the fuck back up. And then he started talking about how he was going to go shoot people and shit. And so, the next day, this is it. I'm done with the story after this. So the next day, I went back to my grandmother's house. I'm sorry. It's still funny as fuck even to this day. Because my uncle stopped after that shit. He ain't bothered me with, hey, Bruce, whoa, you missed the class anymore. So I came to him, and I didn't laugh at him. I'm laughing now, but I didn't laugh at him. I said, hey, man, that skipping style is some dangerous shit, huh? He's like, yeah, man, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for picking on you for 3 fucking weeks about how you missed that class. I said, yeah, it caught you off guard, right? I said, because I ain't never seen no black man skip to no fight before. Not the way he was skipping. He wasn't skipping like a manly skip. He was skipping on a girly skip. And so, like me, my uncle's over here. This guy skipped right up to my uncle. Bam! Packed him dead in the face. What the fuck is that? Oh dear. Okay, you have to go. It's a big ass fucking hornet, yo. And at nighttime. That's fucking awesome. Any fucking how. So that I can end it live and not get stung by this big bitch. We learned a valuable lesson that day. Instant karma is a thing. It is not a joke. And karma does not forget an address. As far as my cousin, I hope he's still alive. I heard he had some stuff going on, and that's that. My uncle, I know, is still alive. I was just at his house the other day. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and thank you for watching. I'm Echo Fan Grey Wolf. Be seeing ya.